Hey guys, and welcome back to the show. I hope you're staying safe out there. We're on lockdown here in Denver, Colorado, like a lot of you guys out across the country. So we're gonna do something a little bit different today. Bringing you Overland Eats TV Backyard Edition. Come on in. So this is a little bit different from what you guys and I'm used to. This is not overlanding. We're here in the backyard making the best of the situation. You know, what I really wanted to do today was bring you guys a recipe that you can do up in the mountains or while you're out overlanding or camping. You can do it in your house or you can do it in your backyard. It's super easy. Today we're gonna make pasta carbonara, one of my favorite dishes of all time. So one of the reasons that I really love pasta carbonara is that not only is it so easy to make, but it's got some of the best ingredients out there. First of all, you need eggs. Probably half a dozen will do you for the whole thing. Next up, you're gonna need some bacon, or pancetta is really if you wanna be more traditional, but you can use any kind of really fatty meat for this dish. It's one of the great things about this dish as well, is you can substitute everything, right? You're supposed to use Pecorino Romano, you can use Parmesan if that's all you got. I actually couldn't find Italian parsley because our grocery didn't have it, so I'm using regular parsley. You need a little bit of garlic. You can use fresh chopped or you can use stuff that comes out of the jar. You need a little bit of flour, fresh cracked black pepper. A little bit of wine always helps when you're cooking this dish as well. All right, so just gonna throw one little piece of bacon in there. Make sure it's hot. You can see the pan is smoking already, so looks like we're ready. We're gonna go ahead and throw all this pancetta in here. So what we're gonna do right now is get our dough made for our pasta. So I've got 2 cups of flour. We're gonna go ahead and throw this in here. Crack 3 eggs right into the middle of this and then knead it up into some pasta dough. All right, so my pasta dough is getting nice and it's starting to look like actual dough, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside and I wanna cover this for about 30 minutes and let it sit. It's just about ready. And now that it's getting close, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up 2 little cloves of garlic and throw those in there as well. Garlic cooks so much faster than pancetta or bacon that you really wanna put it in towards the end. The pancetta is just starting to crisp up and the garlic is cooked down. Actually, if you look in here, there's a lot of grease in here from the pancetta. A lot of people choose to take that out. I might take a little bit out, but I'm gonna leave most of that good grease in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. We've also got our pasta dough. It's got to rest for about 30 minutes before we roll it out into spaghetti noodles. So while that's happening, I want to give a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, Klik belts. They're an awesome tactical company that makes some of the best tactical belts, watch straps, hammock holders, even gun belts in the industry. So whether you're trying to pull a car out of a messy situation or hold your pants up while you're cooking pasta carbonara, they're worth checking out. We'll let this rest and we'll be back in about 30 minutes. We've got our pasta dough almost ready to roll out into our noodles. I'm gonna go ahead and make the sauce right now. And the sauce is really what makes this pasta carbonara come together. So I'm gonna go ahead and crack 3 eggs. Oh, that sucked. So I'm gonna crack 3 eggs into a bowl. And for 3 of them, I'm gonna go ahead and put the egg whites in there. I'm gonna add a 4th and I'm just gonna add a yolk for the 4th just to give it a little bit of extra creaminess. All right, so now that we've got those eggs in there, I'm gonna go ahead and shave about a 1/4 of a cup of Pecorino Romano cheese into this egg mix. And now I've gotta add that fresh ground black pepper. Usually about a teaspoon will do. I like to do it a little bit of extra. So that's about enough black pepper. Now I'm just gonna whisk this into a nice, rich, creamy sauce. Look, if you just have spaghetti at home, use spaghetti, right? If it's already made, you can use that. Whatever kind of pasta will do. We're trying to have fun with it, so we're gonna make our own noodles here. But one of the keys to making your own pasta noodles is it's gotta be thin enough or the middle will be doughy and dry and gross. It's still gonna be kind of thick boy pasta here, but let's go ahead and slice this into noodles. Got some pasta noodles. All right, so we've got our pasta noodles all cut up, as you can see, all different lengths and sizes. We've got our water starting to boil over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in and then chop up some parsley. All right, so it's been about 6 minutes on my Fat Boy noodles, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on low heat. I'm gonna put my pancetta mix on top of here, and in goes my noodles. Now I've got all my sauce, so that's gonna go ahead in on top of everything else. And you're just gonna go ahead and lightly mix all this together. But the key is here, if you overcook that egg, this whole dish is ruined. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat back off now. I just wanna keep everything warm enough to get those cream sauce in there and mixed in well, but you don't want those yolks to start cooking. So that's about it. We're gonna go ahead and get this plated up. Notice I didn't add 1 bit of salt on this dish. If you're using a different kind of beef or pork that maybe wasn't as fatty or as salty as bacon or pancetta, you may want to add a little bit of dash of salt at the end. But other than that, we're gonna shave some fresh cheese over here and add a little bit more black pepper, and we're good to go. All right, guys, so before I dig in here, just want to thank you guys all again for watching. We're going to try and put out one of these backyard editions every week until the quarantine here in Denver is over. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.